I began working with Consensus while I was serving as Executive Director of Workforce 2020. And for those of you that don't remember that program, it was a state initiative that assisted employers to identify, hire, train, and retain a qualified workforce at a time when unemployment hovered around 2%, you know, the good old days, right? At the time, I realized that many of these workforce issues were not ours alone to solve. We really were just one piece of the puzzle. We needed to bring in economic development, education, nonprofits, government, and businesses. To accomplish that, we developed the ACE initiatives, which was a series of community forums. We brought the authorities, the citizens, and the experts to the table, and they were charged with determining the top 10 issues that threatened Palm Beach County's quality of life, prioritizing those issues, and then coming up with a course of action, all of us together. We literally had hundreds of people participate in these meetings. It was amazing. We had people from every walk of life, every political affiliation, every socioeconomic background. We had elected officials. We had community leaders, business leaders. We had typical citizens. We had the unemployed. We had senior citizens. Everybody really that had a stake in the betterment of Palm Beach County was invited to come to the table and give us input. Imagine, really, if you will, getting a room full of people, say, 50 people together, and having them even agree on one simple issue, okay, let alone having them come to the table and trying to agree on issues that were as complex and as heated, really, as some of these issues were. But the consensus was truly amazing. I mean, I don't think I could have done it without consensus. We literally, the consensus process eliminated, all of our personal biases and our political agendas. It eliminated those things, took them right out of the equation, so that the individuals there we could focus on the meat of the issues and in prioritizing them, and also we could realize that the various people at the table, what could their contributions be to the solution? I think that the most impressive thing for me was this whole session really emphasized, that by developing an attitude of inclusion versus exclusion, we had all the resources we need to overcome many of the issues that were facing us as a community. And again, we couldn't have done it without consensus. I don't know, we've all been to meetings, countless meetings, as a matter of fact, where a lot of things are said, there's a lot of talk, but absolutely nothing gets done. All right, consensus was probably one of the most valuable experiences and unique, because I haven't ever seen anything like it. It was one of the best experiences I've ever had in a group decision-making environment. We could go from decision-making to problem solving and action planning, okay, with barely a hiccup. I'm really excited about having this program available again, and I hope, for those of you that are kind enough to hear us today, I hope you'll share my excitement after you've had a chance to experience it for yourselves. Thank you.